In this episode, I'm going to teach you where to look and how to properly position your head and neck whenever you squat.
I want you to have the capability to fully move the way your body was designed to, right?
Drop of a hat, I'll take you back to where my problems lie. In trouble, younger daughter done some that made my mama cry. Out to the heavens like I bless him, for I know he's lost. Caught in a trance and this manic depression settled in. Living in the fantasy world.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Dr. Horschig and this is episode 37 of the Ask Squat U show. Thanks so much for stopping by the show today. It means a lot to me. Let's get to today's question.
Dr. Amar Asili writes, neck extension during the squat, looking up, yes or no?
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about your neck position, specifically where you're looking, how you position your neck, and how those forces are going to affect not only your anatomy, but also your technique and coordination whenever you lift. Now, walk into any weight room all across the world and you'll see a number of different people. Some people are looking excessively up, some people are looking excessively down, some people stare at something directly in front of them. How do you know what to do? Well, today what I want to do is go over every single one of those things. I want to talk about how it's going to necessarily affect your anatomy and your technique, why those problems of looking excessively up or down, throw your technique off so that you can find what works best for your body to maximize your potential whenever you lift. Let's go to the platform. All right, so let's start off with two of the most common problems that we see in weight rooms whenever people are looking excessively up or down. Now, a lot of coaches, especially early on, I see this a lot at the high school level, you'll see a lot of athletes get under the bar and they'll look excessively up. So this is what it's gonna look like. They'll pull themselves under the bar and then as they walk it out, before they set themselves to go, they're gonna be looking excessively up like this. Now, why is this a problem? Well, the first thing is that you're placing the neck in a very extended position. That's not good for the neck, especially when we have a lot of force being pulled through it because of the muscle contractions that occur whenever you're lifting heavy weight, especially if you're lifting high bar. So when you put yourself into that position, you're placing a lot of harmful forces on the neck. You're also commonly using that as a crutch. So a lot of people will have issues in keeping their chest up whenever they squat. So as they squat down, their chest will fall. Well, coaches will automatically assume, well, look up and your chest will go up too. Well, I think that's a bad way to go about it. If you have a problem with your chest falling forward whenever you squat, fix why the problem's there. It may be ankle mobility or just lack of coordination, but don't try to think about just changing your head position and looking excessively up to fix the problem. Now, the next problem that I see are people that look excessively down at the ground. And this is what that's going to look like. Now, a lot of people, they'll get under the bar, they'll walk it out, and they'll do this. They'll look straight down at the ground about 5 to 10 feet in front of them. Now, whenever you go through a squat by looking excessively down, it often throws off your coordination. This is what's going to happen. So you look down, you'll squat down, and then on the way up, people often shoot their hips up first. Now, even if you're doing a low bar back squat, so I'm going to roll the bar a little bit down my spine. Now from here, same thing can happen. So we'll look down, squat down, hips can shoot up faster. So the thing with that, a lot of people will look excessively down because they've been taught to put their neck in a neutral position. Now, if you think about it, a neutral position isn't completely flat. We don't have just a completely flat neck. Our neck naturally has a little bit of extension to it. So what that means is that when you look excessively down, you're flattening out your neck. You're limiting that natural curve. So whenever you're squatting, most people should naturally have a little bit of a curve, and what that does, no matter if you're squatting high bar or low bar, is gives you a position where your head is looking relatively straightforward. Now, can some athletes get away with looking excessively down or excessively up, have great technique, and never get hurt? Sure, there's always outliers, but the majority of people will need to look straight forward in order to have good coordination and keep their neck safe.
I wanted to share with you two examples of really good weightlifters and powerlifters who use a straightforward head position. This is Clarence Kennedy, great video shown here from Hook Grip. You can see the entire time he's using a straightforward head position using a high bar back squat. Now let's go to the second video. This is powerlifter Isabella von Wiesenberg from Sweden using a low bar back squat technique, and you can see that she's still using a very straightforward head position. She's not looking excessively up or down during the execution of her great looking squats.
Now, how do we look straight forward? What I want you to do is pick out a spot straight forward in the gym that you're in. Now, some people, if you have a wall in front of you, putting a little mark on that wall can help you maintain your gaze on a position that will keep your neck in a good place. Now, what you also want to do from there is pack your neck. So you want to make sure that when you pull yourself under the bar, you're not jutting your neck straight forward. Again, that's going to overextend your spine forward. So this is what that's going to look like. So we're going to pull ourselves under the bar. So we're looking forward and our neck is in a good packed position. I'm not jutting it out forward. I'm looking straight forward relatively, and then I'm going to go into my squat. Now, for some people, you can have a little bit of variance to that. Look straight forward. Some people like to look a couple feet up from that. Some people like to look a couple feet down from that. You want to play around and find what's best for your body to be able to maximize your technique and keep your spine safe. But the big thing I want to warn against, which is the topic of this video, is looking excessively up or looking excessively down. Either of those will put your spine in a bad position and lead to often coordination problems. All right, so there you guys go. That is the topic of today's Ask Squat You show. Remember, straightforward for most people is going to be the most beneficial way to set your neck and eye gaze in order to have a good looking squat and optimal performance. I've never had someone come to me that has complained of neck pain because they are looking straight forward during a squat. So there is today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some out of it. Today's question of the day is, what position do you usually look for? What cues have helped you with your eye position or your neck position that have helped you maximize your technique? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, thanks for stopping by. If you guys like today's show, please like, comment, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Until next week, guys, happy squatting.
Hometown hero on the road doing shows and sold out arenas. You can call me what you want, but you won't ever slow my dreams up. This is the vision of a dreamer. I seem to